All right. Boys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold up 1 second. Something seems to be acting a little slow.
You gotta close all your tabs. You can't have 14 tabs open, buddy.
What about 213? Because I have quite a few.
I have to ask you politely yet firmly to leave.
Listen, I read a lot, all right, man?
That's fair.
I read a lot.
See, all those open tabs are making my games download slower.
So you gonna blame me?
Don't even know. Cobalt's been DDoSing everybody this whole dang time.
Dude, seriously, you hear me complain about lag in the game? That's because I'm DDoSing your asses. No, it cuts in my game time.
We're live right now? Are we
we are live.
Oh, we don't have a casual conference, non-Naruto based conversation.
I mean, he asked if we were there, and I mean, things just took off.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I'm not really DDoSing anyone. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I misspoke. I only have 12 tabs open.
Okay. That's like 400% less. Hey, how everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. My name is.
Oh man, beautiful, simply beautiful.
My name is Ideal Tone, and I'm here to make it known.
Oh, really?
You all are canceled.
My name's Ideal Tone, and I prefer sweet potato pie to pumpkin pie. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
All right, so let's get to it.
Wait, was that a fact?
No, it's not a fact. It's not a fact.
That felt like a fact.
That was not a fact.
The world runs on feelings now, Tone, and that felt real. All right, that felt real.
That was not a fact. Okay, we clear on that?
Wait, can we just like knock out pie alignment real quick? Like,
No,
I'm
stop.
About Naruto. Don't get me wrong, but now I'm worried.
Stop.
You gonna introduce the stream?
I am. Sorry, I was fixing something. But like, no, seriously, stop, you fools. All of you.
He's about to fix us. That's what's gonna go down.
Yeah, that's basically what's about to happen. Oh, but anyway,
I'm already hurting.
I'm glad we had that little intro to our banner. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Binge or Cringe. It's going to be a fun one, as you can already tell, because everybody seems to be a little on goofiness more than usual. So I'm hoping
I
this
resemble that remark.
You what?
I said I resemble that remark.
You do resemble that remark.
Alright, just want to put that out there.
Yeah, at first I thought you said resent, and I was like, how can you resent something that you do?
Listen, if you don't do your tagline soon, we're gonna do your tagline, alright?
You already did. No, so anyway, but this time we're going back to Naruto. This is Naruto Edition Part 2. We're going to be going more in depth, and this time we're going to be talking about Shippuden, because Shippuden had a lot more underlying factors and a lot more information than what most people realize. And it was definitely more hard-hitting. Not to say Naruto wasn't hard-hitting, because Naruto was a hard-hitting starter, but Naruto Shippuden was way more
Dude, Shippuden came out swinging, dude.
No, it came out ready like you had to duck. It was like Floyd Mayweather out the punch. Duck. So you had to be ready. So before we get into it, introduce my table for today. Right next to me, we have my boy Argent.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you for having me. Let's do it. Believe it. Date bayo.
Date bayo.
Believe it. Right next to him, we have my man Jariah.
Yo, what up?
And then after him, we have the legendary Cobalt Zero, the grandfather.
7-0.
Oh, I'm
Got the 7 in there.
I am sorry, Cobalt. He is the great grandfather of anime. After that, we have my boy we have my dual blade user, one big fan of Kirito, Null.
Yo.
And then right behind him, literally right behind him, we have my boy.
Possibly inside him.
Right, we have my boy, the legendary Risky Sama, as always.
Hello.
All right, so we started off really goofy today, but you know what? I enjoyed that. That little banter in the beginning was very entertaining. I had fun doing that. So this is what's
going
going.
to introduce yourself, Tone?
They already know who I am because I am the one,
right.
the only Ideal Tone, and today I am here to make it known that we are.
He did it.
So we are going to be continuing with Naruto. Like I said, we're going to be talking about Shippuden this time around. So before we actually get started and I actually start asking you guys questions, anybody got any openers or anything that we want to say?
I think.
Go
Go ahead. Please, no.
All right. In terms of follow-up series, this one attaches really well to the original Naruto. It closes a lot of holes in the original story, completes a lot of story. You get a lot of things that you didn't know the truth of coming to the helm on this one. It's by far one of the best series.
That's true.
Yeah, we need to break this down. There's going to be a lot of talking in this one because everyone loved Shippuden.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Like, in terms of sheer size, even though, because we're talking about the beginning of Shippuden only to up into the war, right?
Yeah.
Into the fourth Great
As soon
War.
as we get, so basically we're going to be going up until, the
War?
Yeah, right before, right with the Naruto saves the village. That's basically it.
Wait, are we going to talk about the 5 Kage summit or no?
Oh, that is after the war. That is right before the war, isn't it? Yes, we'll talk about that as well.
That is the war.
Yeah.
Right there.
So we're cutting off before they get stuff ready for the war.
Yeah.
Wait, the actual war was Madara being like, all right.
No. We could actually, yes. Arjun has a point. We can include the 5 Kage because they didn't really announce war until after that, and after Sasuke, and after Naruto and Sasuke met again. So I think when we can cut off after the 5 Kage summit.
Yeah.
So
the countdown, the Fourth Shinobi World War countdown would war starts.
Mm-hmm.
Do they reveal Toby before or after? I can't remember.
I feel like that's after.
It's after?
I think it's after.
Alright. So we can't discuss that reveal. Oh, that sucks!
Great, it's a great movie. But yeah, this is packed, man. Lots of great stuff to choose from. Lots of stuff to get into. Lots of questionable writing decisions. Lots of just amazing moments that have definitely stuck with me. Now, to the crowd and to the good people here, if you don't know, I was like born and raised on shonen. I'm actually trying to look into like slice of life stuff or maybe the sports stuff or some comedy stuff, just because like shonen has just been what I'm about my whole life. So,
well, if you're gonna side note, if you're gonna go for anything sport wise, bro, I Shield 21. I'm just saying.
Yo, that's one of my friend's favorite series.
iShield
Nah,
21.
Haikyuu, guys.
No, get out of here.
Volleyball.
Get out of here. iShield 21, okay? Football.
What
All
about
day.
the ballroom dancing anime?
That was good, too. That was good, too.
Anyway, this is not the ballroom dancing Binge or Cringe. This is the Naruto Binge or Cringe.
You know how it goes. We always have some side notes or whatever about a different anime. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I can't shut up.
So, first question I'll put to you, gentlemen, and this is completely personal preference. There is no right or wrong answer, unlike sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, but that's a different Binge or Cringe episode.
That is assault, and I approve of it.
Which series do you guys prefer more, Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Definitely Shippuden.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Naruto's always going to have a place in my heart. But Shippuden, woo! Things got real.
Shippuden had the most fights, the most conflict. If you think about it, Naruto was the build-up for Shippuden. So, yeah, if you're going to pick a favorite, you really got to pick it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's definitely the one I choose. All right. So I guess we all say Shippuden then?
Yeah,
that wasn't even a question, man.
All right. Then this is what I'm going to ask for our first question. For Naruto Shippuden, we all know how it started off. It started off with a bang. Naruto coming back to the village. Everybody was excited and expecting him, expecting great things after his training with Jiraiya, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about his first actual battle against his former teacher, along with Sakura?
Oh, with the bells and all that?
No, yeah, when they fought Kakashi and like Kakashi was being real serious.
I remember getting goosebumps at seeing like the scaling from the first time like they were all together versus that moment, because there was definitely like you could see how much they grew during that time span.
Mm-hmm.
You also got a really good insight into the true capability of Kakashi, like as a fighter. Like you had seen him use all these things prior, but the way that he organized his battles was perfect. You know?
Yeah.
Are we going by people again, or are we just throwing in?
This one is just a throw in. This one is just a throw in.
I was waiting patiently. I had my hand up in the right call.
Nah, this one is definitely a free for all. We'll go people by people when I ask the next one.
I didn't enjoy it.
But yeah, dude, I think. Sorry, go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was just saying I actually really enjoyed it. He definitely knew he needed to put that damn book down, to be honest.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, he definitely put a book right in his pouch, and he was like, "Yep, I'm gonna have to take y'all seriously."
Imagine being one of the greatest ninja alive, and you just keep porn just in your back pocket. What a flex, bro! What a flex!
And not hardcore porn, straight up softcore porn. You know, just like
it's the slow burn, baby. It's the slow burn.
See, Kakashi is the reason why I always keep a porn tab up. Like,
FBI agents, like, I respect that.
Whoa.
I learned from the
go
best.
to the airport, my dog.
I'm never gonna ask you to the computer. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, yeah, I think that the battle was so clean because the difference of like, we know Naruto, he's a tryhard, and then like he comes out as like, wait, what? And then the biggest thing was Sakura because, as we said before, and it definitely rings true. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm going to harp on Kishimoto's writing a lot. I'm gonna say it. But
Do it. There are things in it that you can totally throw a question on. So
yeah,
in fact, that's half the reason why we should have this in here. You know, be some criticism.
Yeah, but his writing of his lady character, Sakura got. Yo, seeing her come back when she punched that ground and the rock. Oh, like, hey, hold on, what? what character is this? Hold on, where'd she come from? Where did our host go?
I'm here.
Okay.
My camera's acting weird, so I decided I'm not going to use it this stream.
I understand.
Alright.
But, yeah, the fight was awesome. Thank you for asking, friend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that fight completely.
Especially,
It's been a decade.
I think my, like you guys already like supposedly iterated or said. I think definitely my favorite part is seeing Naruto and Sakura's capabilities, of course, especially after their growth and training with, not to mention the two of the legendary Sanins themselves. When you think about it, all three of them got, including Sasuke, all got trained by a Sanin.
Yep.
That's just crazy itself. But besides that, the simple fact that Kakashi, the way you see, like, I've never seen Kakashi move his hands that fast when weaving hand signs. Like, my man was serious. He was about it.
He knew better. He was like, all right, let me stop playing, yo. Let me stop playing.
he was like, oh wait, these two been trained by Sanins. I better play smart. So, all right, next question, and we'll go in order for this one, starting with Arjit.
No, I just said it.
Oh. Favorite character development for Shippuden?
Favorite character development before the 5 Kage Summit? I think that's going to be hard, man. Because I mean, like we center Naruto's like the center of it, and Naruto does grow up so much, and that is really great to see. I think, I don't know if this counts as character development, but Shikamaru losing Asuma was like,
that's character development, bro. That's character development.
It was hard, man. It was hard, dude.
Yeah, that was a huge arc right there. Huge.
Yeah, man, that was character development for sure.
You know what I gotta say, and it's not too much character development though, for what's real. But Legacy is always like, I'm a sucker for fucking fan service, right? So like Legacy and seeing like Konohamaru use the Rasengan, dog, I was floored. I couldn't believe it. I was like, they're passing the thing to the next generation. Oh man! So I guess seeing Konohamaru being Naruto's actual pupil and getting his techniques, that's what I was most hype about, development wise.
And being more successful at it than Naruto was.
That's true.
Yeah, real talk.
Yep. Remember, when Naruto first started doing the Rasengan, he had to use shadow clones to pull it off. Konohamaru doesn't have to do that.
No, he did. He did to start. He did.
Did he?
He did.
Because Naruto
was the one. Naruto was the one that taught him. So that's to start. He did. He didn't know how to do it the other way.
I remember differently. It's been a good decade, so you'll have to correct me.
Yeah, that's true. That's real.
Yeah, he did though. But I mean, it's still the fact that he learned it.
Well, that with his chakra limits, you know.
Yeah. You know, Naruto had more chakra than anybody, so definitely got to take that into consideration. Jiraiya?
My choice is probably going to throw someone off, but I'm going to go with Sai.
Sai, huh?
That's
okay.
Good choice.
Sai.
He was like a blank.
Nice.
He was a blank canvas, like from the beginning. And you kind of see a lot happen with him throughout the series, and even more in Boruto. But
yeah,
that would definitely be my choice.
Fantastic choice.
Nice. Okay. All right. What about you, Kobo? Or you already said yours? I could.
He picked Sai, so I have to pick someone else. So give me a minute, let a few other people go, and let me think about it.
No.
It's, you know what? I'm gonna have to get another minute as well.
Okay. What about you, Risky?
I've been trying to think on this one.
Yeah, this one's
said the best character development. You said
your favorite. It doesn't have to be the best. It's just your favorite. This is
my favorite character development.
Yeah, this is just your personal choice.
Dude, And you said before the Kage summit?
Yeah. Or no, it could be right just before the war. The Kage summit is included.
So, I mean, just in general, I mean, I'm always gonna freaking say Naruto, man. Like,
That's fair.
the kid's coming from the slums and he's learning from under a
The
freaking
slums.
Sanin, dude.
The
Like,
slums.
dude, he had nothing. The kid had nothing, and now look at him, man.
That's true.
He's growing up.
And truth started from the bottom. Now we here.
Mm-hmm.
True. I guess I'll go next. Me, character development. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have to say. Itachi.
Itachi?
How so? That's an interesting choice.
I didn't say best. I said we said favorite. Remember?
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
I did honestly think about that as a choice too.
Me and Cobalt putting our knives away, like what?
No, he's legit. Itachi's my favorite character in the series, so I totally understand.
Before I continue with my reasoning why, we have a comment from Grim. He says, "Yeah, I was trained by the legends of Almighty Isis." He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
That's not a wise.
That's definitely not Grim. What? But the thing is, he didn't. It's not ISIS the way he spelled it. It's ICES. That's not the proper way. So I don't know if he meant like he was trained in the form of ice because that's
extra aggressive when I shave his back later.
All right, but here's why I chose Itachi. I chose Itachi for the simple fact his brotherly fight, the final fight between him and Sasuke. You get to see, even before we find out what we find out about Itachi, which I'm not going to say, just in case, I'll save that for later.
5 years.
Oh, wait, no. That's part of this arc. Now, when we find out the truth about Itachi, it like you see him change in that battle before you even find out his actual truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For that same battle, that's why I picked Sasuke.
Okay.
If you think about it, the man had been driven on a mission, and that was the huge wrench that changed everything. He was on a slow progression downwards, going deeper and deeper. When he goes and he attacks the summit, he's made his decision. You're thinking he's going to be the next great villain.
Yeah.
When he has to confront his brother, he has to come to terms with the truth. And it changes his entire perspective. He loses all focus. He loses his way for a little bit. He has to really, he struggles with that. And that's why I picked that. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I agree with that's a good one actually, Cobalt. Like them two, that whole battle changed the dynamic for them personally, and the dynamic for the story. And for this whole time, most people thought Itachi was this bad guy.
I just want to point out that me and Ryan Perez both called Itachi was really the good guy the second week of Naruto when it came out early 2000. We called that shit.
I'm done.
The truth shines through.
All right, who didn't go yet?
I think I'm ready to go if Cobalt's not.
Cobalt already said Cobalt says Sasuke.
Okay. I would have to say he didn't have much showtime, but I would have to say Gaara. And I know
that's real though.
That is real.
Some of it goes into the fourth grade ninja war, but it's just the fact that of course he did what he had to do for the village, and it's just throughout the series, like even though he only had a little bit of spotlight, I mean of course he changed a little bit, but he finally sees that he had to make a change, and he actually wanted to be that change.
Oh, that's a good choice
because of Naruto.
It's a good choice because if you think about it, Naruto was Gaara's role model, and then later on, you see that Gaara becomes the role model for Naruto.
Yeah.
That, I mean, right out the gate, he had a strong presence Gaara did. The first arc, they're going to rescue him.
Oh, yeah.
And you get to see him battle, and he kicks a lot of ass. Like, you see the breadth of his actual ability.
Yeah, because Gaara became the youngest Kage ever, right?
Yup. I was about to say, my man became the Kaze Kage. You became like one of the greatest ninjas ever.
But yeah, just him, him becoming the Hokage made him grow up, but just him being saved by Naruto, and I mean, again, technically, because he got saved the first time when he, fought Naruto in the first place, he finally understood he needed care for the one.
Got his ass beat.
Yeah. But it's just the progression, just throughout, and I'll probably hint to it in the next channel if I do get to stay on.
Okay. And Risky?
Already said mine.
Oh, you did? Oh man, I'm slacking.
Wow.
I am slacking. I am so sorry, my brother. All right, so I feel like we all have valid points for favorite character development. Now this is a one that I asked the same question last time. Definitely, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of similarities for this answer. Favorite arc.
There's so many arcs.
I know.
So many arcs.
I can go first because I already got mine.
All right, please. We gotta ruminate. We gotta call a huddle real quick.
Favorite arc from me, hands down. And I go back and watch this fight at least once a month, if not twice every 2 weeks.
You're saying arc? Is it this arc because of the fight?
Yes,
that's what I was about to say. Because the arc as a whole could be sketchy, but you can still get a good.
No, it's not even just because of the fight. It's the whole arc is good because the whole arc throws you through so many different emotions. The pain arc with Jiraiya's death and leading into Naruto avenging him.
You're talking about the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant?
Yes.
Good arc.
Very good arc.
I think it was partially so great because like it was Jiraiya basically like straight up when they found the kids, Orochimaru was like, yeah, we should probably just kill them. And they're like, no, Orochimaru. And he's like, okay. But Jiraiya raising all the kids, like it all came back, man. It all came back.
Yeah, man.
We finally got to see him on one of his reconnaissance missions. You always see him coming back, bringing the information, but you never see him out there doing the deed. I felt like that was kind of cool. That and we got introduced to the rainy city.
Yeah, man.
Going through there, and you really got to see a different environment, one that you hadn't really seen in that series up to date.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, but yeah,
good choice.
But like. And it's not just the one fight that was happening in the arc. It was a lot of different fights. It was the range of emotions that happened. Naruto was distraught. Naruto was on a mission when he felt that Jiraiya's presence had left. Like, come on. Like that will hurt it. That would destroy anybody, man. Like
that's real. It was great, man. Naruto is a great tale of our time for a lot of good reason.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Who's got a favorite? Who's next with a favorite arc?
I can do mine, I think.
Okay.
I can go next. After I am next in queue.
Okay. My favorite, because we're not. You said we're not touching the Great Ninja War, right?
No.
Right.
Part 3.
Okay. So my favorite besides that definitely was the actual the Pain assault arc when he actually was going after the Leaf Village.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild, dog.
Oh, man.
That was everybody got bodied. Everybody got fucking bodied.
No,
dude.
Pain was running through that village like a madman.
Dude, he was just fucking giant pushing everything, dude. It was not right. They did not hold back any punches on that. They let you know that they aren't scared to kill someone off if they need to.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I mean, happy ending. But come
though?
on, they did. The reality is the writer did not have to set it up where you get your soul back though. They didn't have to.
He's right. They didn't have to do that. He literally had it ready to like kill all these main characters off without in a heartbeat.
But my question is, I hear your point, but my question is, what happened though? What happened?
But that's irrelevant. We didn't know. But did you know that was going to happen? Did you know Kakashi was going to come back to life? No, you didn't.
I, as a grown ass man, I cried when Kakashi died, and I was like, "No way did they just do this to my main man right now?" And I was just like, "No, bring me the tissue paper. I don't need this, dude." It was rough.
I want you all to imagine this. I watched that while so for 2 weeks I had my fucking head. 2 weeks. I'm fucking going, oh my god, Kakashi's fucking no fucking way. No.
Nah, man. No, seriously. I was like a little schoolgirl crying when I saw Kakashi die. I was like, they did not just do that. First Jiraiya, now Naruto lost both his teachers. What the fuck? I was literally losing it. Like,
was I the only one that just knew that thought everybody was pretty much going to come back?
Yeah, probably.
Probably did.
Oh.
I didn't.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I didn't. Like when what's his name? Choji came back and told Kakashi that he completed his mission. I swear, man, man.
Oh, why'd you have to even? Why'd you even have to say that? Oh, gosh.
Man, all right.
Great arc. Yeah. What's the Pain Naruto fight? You can't argue about the Pain Naruto.
Before we're going to pause. We're going to pause. I feel like that is the fight we're all going to really be focusing on coming up. Okay. Let's next.
All right, my favorite arc, I think, is really going to have to be earlier on with them fighting Sasori.
Sasori. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice choice. Yes. That's my favorite fight in it, dude.
Because start to finish, stuff was popping off between, Gaara got kidnapped. What happened with the boy? Dude, that fight, when I was so hyped just to see Sakura, be a goddamn force. That was amazing to me.
It was one of the best fights in the series for me. I came prepared today to talk about that fucking fight.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to hear it. And dude, Grandma Chio, my heart, dog. I was crying. I was like, no. And then I was really confused because I was like, damn, my boy Gaara, they really took my man out. I wasn't ready for that one. But yeah, I think as far as arcs go, that just kept hitting, man. And it was early enough on that we're still looking for the differences in the series, and we're still trying to see the points on which people mature and what's happened in the world, And
we were just still getting our footing at the beginning of that series, and they hit us with that fight. It was like, fuck yeah!
See, that was another one of those where they were ready to kill people. If it wasn't for God, what's her name? You just said her name. Yeah, if it wasn't for her, Sakura would be dead. She would 100% be dead if it wasn't for her, dude.
Yeah, but then Sakura started learning how to do that fight on her own. To be honest, towards the end, she says it. Lady Shield was like, okay, she's barely following my suggestions anymore. She's fighting on her own.
She put the gloves on. She put the paws on him. All right. When she smashed the first, but dog, that's a fight I go back and watch. I was wild. I was done. But yeah, that's my pick. I'm interested in hearing everyone else's.
All right. Because of the vindication that I received through this arc, I'm picking the fated battle between brothers.
That was a wild battle, dog. That was a wild battle.
Tell me about it. That whole beginning part, you thinking they mixing, it's just genjutsu the whole time, and I was like, you mother.
They're actually just standing there.
The flick to the forehead at the end.
That was salty. That was salty.
You just watch his soul being crushed right there, dude. Gnarly scene. Great battle. Good like flashback episodes where you really got to know who Itachi was, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just love that arc.
Also, Orochimaru
mind fucks.
It's real. Also, Orochimaru just being like, "Hey guys, I'm still here," and then Itachi's like, "Oh, I got you. Never mind."
Yeah, he did a lot, and he did that a lot in the series.
Yeah,
Shippuden, he was pretty much.
That's because technically, he you know, he's always dabbled in jutsu to make himself immortal. So
yeah, but he was pretty much a cripple that whole series. You know,
that's true.
He did pick it up at the end, though. Homeboy did step up at the end, but that's next episode. Leave that one alone.
Right. Okay, who didn't go yet?
I think I'm the last one.
No, it is you.
I would have to say the Sora arc. It's just oh shit. How can I start with the Sora arc? Well, it's just the past of Asuma that you out that he was part of the Shinobi 12. Was it not Shinobi 12?
Yeah, so wasn't he? They weren't Shinobi. They were just like they were people.
12 Guardian Ninja.
Yeah, the 12 Guardian Ninja.
It's just finding out his past and how it all evolutionized and how that kid was part of it, and then just the kid finding out that that he was being nice even though some serious shit went down. I mean, he was being cool about it, and just the main part was Naruto finding out that Homeboy has not the same chakra, but Homeboy had some of the Nine Tails chakra, and he felt for him that he was always treated the way Naruto was, and also the fact that basically the rest of his friends finally figured out like this chakra is dangerous, but they found out like, dude, I gotta help Naruto through it, even though he's
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it was funny because the kid thought he was the Jinchuriki, when in reality he wasn't. He was just a makeshift because it was from the residual chakra that the Nine Tails left around from his first attack on the Leaf Village.
And there was just a lot of like Shikamaru stepped up, a lot of them all. Like, it was mainly not only a couple people fighting, it was literally the whole village that was fighting. I just like that arc in general because everybody took part. And just his friends, Naruto's friends, finally figured out how much of a struggle it was to deal with the chakra.
Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. What else? Anybody, Jiraiya, did you go? You went, right?
No, I didn't go, but mine would have been the fated battle between brothers.
Okay. Your reasoning?
My boy.
I don't know. It was just something about the fact of like, finally, like, well, he didn't really get the closure he wanted, but he got some form of closure. He ran into his brother, had the fight. Yeah, we got the closure. He had the epic fight. I've watched that fight so many times, and I've read it. I got the manga for it. It's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like we covered a broad range of arcs, and for the most part, none of us had the same one except for Jiraiya and Cobalt. So, like, I feel that most of the arcs we chose were based off they had strong character development in it, and you got to see some very good emotional ties as well as fights. I think that's where it came down for those arcs that we chose. Or like, if you like, what do y'all think?
I agree. We've almost all fucking great moments right here. You know?
Oh yeah.
So.
We just started, you know?
Yeah.
That's how great freaking anime was. Like, everyone's got at least 4 or 5 different moments in their head.
That is true. That is very true. All right. Then here's my next one. And this is where we get down to the nitty gritty, boys.
Right.
Favorite battle for Naruto before the Ninja War. Gotta keep throwing that in there. Favorite battle.
Okay.
Can I start it off?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna have to go with Itachi versus Kabuto.
Ooh.
Just the whole loop that basically.
Whoa. No. That's the war. That's the war. Take that back.
Is that war?
Yeah.
That is the war. Yeah.
That's war.
Yeah.
Son, it's a good choice, dude.
No, save it.
Oh.
Save it.
Damn.
Put it in your box.
Put it in, throw it
For a minute.
Here, I'll go last.
I thought you said put it in your butt, and I'm like, I don't think that's necessary.
Box.
All right, my favorite fight. Then I'll go. I feel like Risky might have said this one, but I'm gonna go and take it first. Naruto versus Pain.
I mean, I think that's. Go ahead. It's not my turn to talk. Go ahead.
Naruto versus Pain. For the simple fact that is probably my favorite fight before the war, hands down.
It's a great
down.
fight.
Hands down. You get to see Naruto's development as a warrior, as a shinobi, as a person.
It didn't disappoint either. They built up for it and they delivered on that fight.
And he surpassed both his teacher Jiraiya, and he surpassed his dad as a sage. I was like, come on. You can't beat that. Like,
it's amazing, man. It's like that's like something I go back and I'll just watch because it's that same style that like when Naruto fought Sasuke at the Valley of the End, where they're not really focused on like how pretty it looks, just getting across the motions and the movements. Have you ever like taken that fight and just like paused it at a random frame?
Yeah, I have.
You see some weird stuff, man. But
yeah, it's tactical the way they use their abilities in that fight. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's really good. And then like I guess the thing that shook me to my core, like the whole fight did, but that's what really shook me to my core was the moment Naruto saves Tsunade by smashing the first Pain to pieces. No hesitation. My man didn't hesitate. He didn't wait. He saw it coming. He was there. He was like destroyed it. One blow.
Like it was nothing, yeah. I think at that point there was a point, and it's kind of like after the fight. It's like after he finds Nagato and he's talking to him. Because I always wondered. I'm like, okay, Sage chakra is over here, but like his Fox chakra, like, but what would happen if they did the thing? And when he's talking,
you're getting ahead of it. You're getting ahead of it.
What do you mean? No, that's the first time we see it is when he's talking to Nagato.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, he about to pop off.
No, I thought he did do it. Yeah, he definitely did the thing. He definitely did it. I thought he was about to kill Nagato right then and there. I really did.
I didn't know what was going to happen. Because that was the end of the chapter too, and I was just like, yo, but we got the old talk no jutsu, and that solved everything.
Talk no jutsu. All right, who's next? Favorite fight?
Accurate too.
Anybody else?
I can do mine.
I was just commenting on yours. I wasn't really saying mine. But
that's why I said.
Right.
I know we was talking. Mine is done. Who's next?
Risky, do yours real quick.
Yeah. So if you're gonna take that one, because don't get me wrong, that's probably one of my favorites. But I have another one that's right up there with it.
Give it to me.
The first time you actually see Naruto, what is it? He gets like 4 tails when he gets to fight.
When he fights Orochimaru.
Ooh,
oh, yeah, Orochimaru.
I was really just thinking about that one, bro.
It gets so real, dude.
And Orochimaru was shook, yo. He was shook.
Mm-hmm. Like that was a masterful fight.
I don't ever remember
Like that-
seeing Orochimaru that shook, yo. That was awesome.
Yeah. Like that was probably the first fight for me personally that I realized Naruto is going to be a badass by the end of the show.
All right, next.
Let me see. My favorite fight. I've been really thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it, and like what fight really like moved me, and I think it was him fighting. What was his name? Not Hidan. The dude who couldn't. The first time we seen the Rasen Shuriken. That like
yeah. The guy that fought against the
level of
the old guy.
people,
He was like really old, had like the different hearts and everything in his body.
multiple hearts and multiple types of chakra.
I completely forgot about that fight.
It was a great fight.
Right.
Dude, I'll just never forget that panel because like he said something and Naruto was like, I said shut up, and he threw it. Like most of the time I was reading Naruto, I was reading it at work, and like I stood up and gasped, yo, which is embarrassing to say, but I was rocked, dog. I'll never forget that. Never forget that.
Wait, what? Which fight?
The Atatsuki is fighting the old guy with multiple cores.
Kakazu.
Yeah, Kakazu. There we go.
Thank you.
Kakazu.
Hidan was the dude that couldn't die, right?
Yeah.
I thought the first time he used a.
No.
Wait.
No, that was the first time he used it. Yeah.
He tested out with Kakashi. It really hurt his hand.
Yeah, but Kakashi, he made a really small one. That was the first time he used a really big one in a battle. And I remember, like, when he first did the Rasen Shuriken, just the noise you heard coming off that thing.
Was loud.
It shook you. It was like, what? How is he holding up that much power in his hand? Like,
well, you knew it was a serious jutsu at that point because you could hear it just crackling and shit.
Like it was louder. It was louder and more. It was louder and sounding more destructive than Chidori.
And this was like his jutsu, you know, like his.
So definitely, that's definitely a good choice. Kakazu, I forgot that's what his name was, but I'll be honest with you, he kind of pissed me off. I was like, this man, he got like 5 different hearts, all fighting and.
You need all them hearts for him, man.
Yeah, like you nasty bastard.
That's what gets under your skin, man.
Yeah, man, literally.
Octopi have 3 hearts, right?
That's an animal. His dude was human. I ain't trying to hear that. Dude, he was a mutant, okay? He could do not a cool mutant either. Alright, who's next?
I'll do mine. You said we can go up to the the summit arc, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Sasuke versus Danzo.
Ooh,
that's real.
Ooh.
That's real.
Good choice.
Definitely a good choice.
Good choice.
Ooh.
Just the intensity of like the fact you learned that he'd been stealing, like Danzo had been stealing the Uchiha eyes and like had them like all over his body and stuff.
Yep.
Because it was supposed to be essentially like a battle of the eyes kind of fight, but just the fact that he had so many, it kind of seemed like it was overwhelming in the odds against Sasuke. But
yeah, but he didn't have the bloodline, so it was like, and he never really used it, so he didn't have the stamina either, in my opinion.
Well, think about the strain of just using all those eyes. Like, I mean, think about Kakashi covers his eye all the time just to avoid using it. You know. Because he doesn't have the bloodline. So imagine having them all over your body. Sure, you might be able to kick ass, but your amount of time is going to be limited.
Yeah.
And what you could actually do with those eyes. Whereas Sasuke had already awakened his eye to a far greater amount than any one of those eyes.
Tis true. Tis true.
It's been...
All right. Who didn't go?
I have not gone.
And Null hasn't gone, right?
Yeah, Null has not gone.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. No. Come on, gentlemen.
No, do it up, dog.
Okay.
Do it.
I was gonna say Jiraiya versus Pain, even though
that's real.
That is a real. Yeah, the outcome broke my heart, but it was a real good fight.
it shows how strong you had to be to take out Jiraiya. He literally fought 3, took the dub. He had to escape because he was hurt a little bit, but it took the fact of 6 pains just to get rid of him.
That's true.
And it was a continuation of a long fight, but it shows the stamina and how smart Jiraiya was to be able to change his circumstances in a fight. You know, he might have had to run sometimes, but he had summonings that could take care of shit. I mean, he could summon, 2, 3 big. I don't think he summoned Kamakichi, but he summoned definitely 2 of his frogs. And just the capacity of the fight, man. You know, he fought his ass off.
Yo, can I point something out real quick?
What's up?
So Jiraiya wrote on Pop Frog's back the numbers that contain the pages, that contain the words to get the message back to the Leaf Village about pain, right?
Yeah.
I just now peeped. This man had all his books memorized down to the word count.
Well, my man was a genius. And the thing is,
he wrote down plenty of times to remember what he did. You know, he had rough drafts, a ton of rough drafts, and you know he memorized all of it.
But here's the thing. He knew Naruto would know, because remember that one letter or number or whatever it was that no one could figure out what it was. Naruto knew. Naruto knew right off the bat as soon as he saw it. He knew that if no one else could decipher a code, Naruto could.
It was a kata, I think they called it.
A what?
A kata?
Yeah.
It was like a little specific little letter that they used.
Yeah, it was a symbol or something.
That's a lot of trust in a kid that's like not the smartest.
Yeah, but they spent so much time together that, you know.
I'm just putting the kid that doesn't know shit. That's hilarious.
Alright, what about you, Cobalt?
Alright, see, I have a tough time. It's either the Sakura Sora at the very beginning. I loved the intensity of it. I loved that it came early on, got you hooked. Mm-hmm. And I love her, like...
Kobo, you breaking up, but it's a pinch. Just a pinch.
She doesn't get a lot of play in her fight. You know, I felt like that was the one time we've seen her really have a battle on par with Nell. That or it's Lee's drunk in boxing. Which was fun in its own right.
Yeah.
That's my favorite right now. It may change. It's plus you're, so I hate you for that.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Are we going to the next one? Because I want to give an honorable mention.
Oh, go ahead and give an honorable mention.
Naruto versus the Tail Beast, the third Tail Beast. Even though it did have a little moment with him fighting with the Tail Beast.
But is that the ink one?
Yeah.
That was the one that was in the Mizukage?
Yeah, the turtle.
The turtle, yeah, the turtle. He was it was him fighting it for a little bit, but he fought a tail beast. Yeah, you know what I mean?
True.
Definitely fought a tail beast.
And lived to tell about it.
I see what you did there. That's clever. You're a clever guy.
That's right.
All right. So I feel like we covered a broad range of stuff, especially like favorite battles and everything. So definitely feel like that needed to be discussed for sure. All right. I think this will be my final question. Let's make it quick so we can, cut this off. Well, not too quick, but quick enough. What was your favorite moment when Naruto saved the village?
Which the flashbacks to his childhood
every time, though.
The montage.
Huh?
Montage that they do of him building up after he saved it.
Okay. Risky, what did you say?
I said, but he's always saving the.
All right. After the pain arc, let me say that.
So what do you mean our favorite moment? I'm still
favorite moment. All right, when you come to the realization after he settles everything with pain, the favorite moment through that episode.
I'm changing my answer.
Because that end of that end of that episode all the way, there was a lot of emotion tied into that.
Mm-hmm.
When he shows,
I really don't remember much of that episode. To be honest.
Oh my goodness, Risky! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
No, I'm right there with him, man.
I mean, you're telling us to go to a specific episode. I watched Naruto like 7 years ago.
That's like asking him to remember Cars 2. What was the plot of Cars 2?
Well, I never watched Cars 2, so
all I know is Kachiga.
All right,
but I got my answer though.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you right now. Now, from the tuning exams, I always love my girl Hinata. Right, my man Naruto was pinned down. They didn't know what was going to happen. Who pulled up day one? Not only did she throw hands with pain, it wasn't even like she got swept. She was there. She was in there. And that love, dog, I was like, that's love. Because it's love to charge in, knowing you gonna die. Knowing that this dude just came through and straight up swept the whole village. Knowing you gonna die, but like, hey, don't touch my man. And she was there, man. And I fucked that. I just love that.
That was all before the question he asked though.
That's true. After that. But I will let that one go because I forgot about that. And
how you forgot?
No, not forget, but like I forget. That's a very important emotional part. So you know what? Answer accepted. You know, answer accepted.
I'm gonna add something to solidify argument that had been going on for a good 7-8 years at that. Of Naruto would end up with. Because remember, he started it and his love interest was Sakura.
Yeah.
That set was would end up with him. So that put in an argument that had been going on for years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. I misunderstood the question. I think after Naruto saved the village, it's very small and it's very subtle, but just hearing people cheer and being like, it's Naruto, because ever since he was a young boy, he's like, I want the respect of the village, and he got it. He did it. That's attainment.
Flashback deal.
Oh, why'd you say that? So that's probably gotta be my favorite. Whenever the whole village is standing there like cheering for Naruto and shit, dude. Oh, dude, I started crying. I was just like, he did it.
Yep, and they show the whole montage of his past and the build up to that point and stuff. You know, you're gonna see like the very beginning of Naruto. And he's just all bummed and everyone's treating him like shit, and then it slowly evolves to where he is now.
All right,
dude,
thank you for saying that, dude. You just made me have a flashback.
Now you remember, huh, Risky?
I remember that part.
You just had to forget Cars 2. That was it.
All right. What else? Who else is ready? If not, I can go.
If I go, can I actually clarify the question? Like, can I?
Yeah.
Can I go around the question? Like, can it? Does it have to be after he says? Can it be before?
Well, what part before?
I would have to say it's whenever the Jonin were coming after Naruto when he was gonna go actually.
Oh, and you know what? That's a good part.
And it's just the approval of of actually Shikamaru's dad, of him Shikamaru's dad explaining to the other Jonin that he needs to let Naruto go because Shikamaru talked real highly of Naruto when he said he talked to his father, and I like that, to be honest. I liked when the Jonin all they didn't understand at first, but then after Shikamaru's dad came in and said something about it, they're just like, you know what?
You started recognizing that Naruto.
They talked about how the kids got to take the lead at some point, and this is their time. Yeah, I remember that whole deal. That was pretty awesome.
It's just the fact that Shikamaru's dad believed in Naruto after Shikamaru speaks so highly of him. And I was just like, yeah, fucking let him go do his thing, dude. I was like, yeah.
It wasn't even just that. It was that, and then it was the fact that he was like, we owe Naruto that because he did just save us all. Like
that's it.
Yo, can we please just appreciate the fact that Shikamaru was actually Naruto's best friend and not Sasuke?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for that conversation.
I'm ready for that conversation. I like Sasuke, but screw him. Screw him and their friends. They are frenemies, okay? Frenemies.
They're more like brothers than they are friends.
Yeah, and brothers who fight a lot.
Half brothers.
Yeah, Shikamaru's the best friend. I agree with that statement.
All right. If I can go, my favorite part or moment of that episode, Naruto actually taking the time to make a grave or a monument grave for Jiraiya.
Gotta hit us in the fields.
right in the field.
Man, that part, like, and you know, I'm gonna go ahead and skip just a little bit. The grave still stands. That's something to be said. The grave is still there.
I got something to talk about when we talk about the war. I ain't gonna talk about it now, but I'm gonna talk about it when we talk about the war.
Hold on,
we're gonna be going off about the war, dude.
Oh no, the war! I'm gonna be honest with you. The war episode might be a free for all. Real talk.
Oh, it's gonna be a total free for all. You just set it in motion when you chopped us on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been tailoring our answers around that war.
Yeah, I would say there's been a few moments.
Anybody else got anything to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my choice would have to be when Naruto went to Nagato and they were basically talking about why he should believe in him, and he pulled out the book.
Ooh,
that the Jiraiya wrote that was named. It was named after him, or what he was named after. I mean, and that kind of like hit him and reminded him of him when he was a kid. So he decided from that moment that he would believe in Naruto, and he used the outer path.
But can I throw an honorable mention out for that one though too?
Of course.
The moment he fell on Kakashi.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he was exhausted, man. My man was fighting for hours.
Yeah.
And the Sage Eyes. I'll throw the Sage Eyes in that thing. That was such a great scene.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
For me, and I know we're about to wrap up. Just to be like, overshare with you guys that I think one person here has met me once. Well, I went to high school one, but other than that, I think I've met one of you guys once. But like people showing up is a big deal to me. Like my dad left when I was younger, right? So like being present and following through with who the person that you say you're going to be is like a really, really big deal to me. So like when everything seemed lost, and this is my favorite moment in Naruto, when everything seemed lost and Sakura is just there and she just screams like, Naruto! And he like poofs with the frogs. Dog. Yeah. That is actually my favorite. It's like one of my favorite moments in anime.
That was an intro for intros, bro. That was an intro. Like my man came through the smoke.
He came through. He came through, and that still sits with me, man. One of my favorite moments in all of anime. Not even my favorite moments on like Naruto. Like one of my favorite moments in all of storytelling. Period. Like all of them.
That's the power of Naruto, baby.
Yeah, man, that's a good one.
Everyone's got a moment that changed their perception of the world they live in. Something that inspired them, wanted them to move forward, helped them through a tough time. It's a great series. Solely for that fact.
All right. So I think we've definitely like hit all points. All my questions have been answered. I feel like everybody seems to be satisfied because we're gonna get really into the free for all brawl in the nitty gritty when we go part 3, and that's gonna be woo.
I gotta like reread I'm gonna read the Spark Notes because it's just so much. The war was so much, dude.
Yeah,
man.
I'm in the same boat. It's been freaking a decade for me, So it's like,
Y'all gonna
have to brush up because there's a lot there.
Y'all gonna have to get it together because I'm already ready.
Okay.
Whatever.
You ready and you on time though? That's the big question.
Was I on time today? That's the big question.
You made me proud, Tom.
What?
It's only 200 episodes. We can do it.
Thank you. I was on time today, so I'm ready. All right. But as always, I'm glad you guys could join me. I hope you had a good time. I hope we see you guys for the next one. I mean, it's just is something that I feel like I'm glad I split it up, because I'm be real with you. We did the same thing when we talked about Dragon Ball. Like, we talked about everything Dragon Ball. That's all the way up to Super, and that was almost like an hour and a half episode.
Well, hold on, because of the way Dragon Ball is, one fight can last an entire season, so we can easily crunch that whole series up. You can't do that with Naruto.
No, you can't. It was too many fights, too much action, too much. And not to say that like the fights in Dragon Ball's history weren't epic. It's just that there were so many more fights in Naruto, so it's to be expected.
Yeah, with character development, you were developing multiple characters in Naruto. You didn't do that in Dragon Ball, not as much.
Right.
That's true.
So, but yeah, so I feel like we covered a lot of information today. We didn't venture into the war arc.
We dabbled a little bit. There was a little dabble.
We gave hints. We gave hints.
We rubbed its leg. We know.
No, first of all, you rubbed his leg. I didn't rub anything.
No, I rubbed your leg.
No, you did not. My leg is still where it's at. You stay on the West Coast, sir. I will stay on the East.
I got long reach, son.
All right, but yeah, so I'm glad to have you all for this, gentleman. Hope to see you here for the next one. To everybody who's watched or anybody who's going to watch in the future, because this will be on my YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely check out everybody here on their different content or websites. As I've said before, my boy Argent has the podcast for the Blur Bar. Am I saying that right? Blur Bar?
Yes, we are at the Blur Bar on Instagram, on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook. We about to mess around, make a TikTok. It's a lot of good stuff going on, man. It's
nice.
It's kind of like this. We just talk about the things we enjoy just through a black lens every now and again. Sometimes we just rant. But yeah, we love that. You know you're gonna be on there.
You gotta get me on there. I'm ready.
I'm
ready because I'm gonna go in. Then we got my boy Jiraiya. He has a YouTube channel. He has great content. Recently, he's in my personal opinion, he's more well known for his Among Us gameplay and content, because my man is a savage in Among Us.
Yeah,
he definitely vented and killed me the first time we played together. It was horrible. It was horrible. And then he caught me in a lie. He caught me in a lie.
I went full investigation mode on you.
Yeah, no, he was following me because in the first round of our first time playing Among Us, which that stream is on my YouTube as well, I actually won because everybody trusted me a little too well. Then after that, Jiraiya never trusted me again.
My man said,
I was too good at it. Because especially Cryptic, he was like, "No, Tone, I believed you." I was like, "I didn't tell you to believe me." So hey,
I would have suspected you right out the bat. You're way too nice, kid. You way too nice.
No, what it was those eyebrows. The eyebrows I had for my character were very trusting. And I had on a suit. I looked good. And you can find stuff for Cobalt70 at his website. Cobalt, give it to him.
Cobalt7.com, baby.
Yeah, he has a bunch of different, like, as you already know, Cobalt did my intro. I'm actually working with him now for my outro and a banner. We'll talk more about that on a later date, Cobalt. But
of course.
And then we have my boy Null, and Risky. Risky, did you finish setting up your Twitch?
Yeah, I started streaming on Twitch, The Risky Beaver.
The Risky Beaver, I haven't seen you say. I haven't heard that name in forever.
I'm gonna be changing it soon. So.
Risky Beaver, I haven't heard that name in a minute. You can find him and Null usually playing Ark and stuff together with Jiraiya as well. Them fools in their little village or community, whatever it's called, they be doing some savage stuff. Hunting monsters and everything and taming. I still don't understand half of it half the time, but it's entertaining to watch. So, anybody got anything to say?
Go watch all of Naruto. Binge.
Definitely. Because what is Naruto? It is a binge, not a cringe. Okay, well,
what about the Naruto community? Binge or cringe?
The Naruto community,
am I right?
No, the Naruto community is definitely cringe, man.